Hey everyone, welcome. Thank you very much for joining me for this tarot read. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and get started here. We'll see what tarot has to say to us today, and we are going to draw an energy card at the end of this read as well. Oh, I had a whole big bunch that wanted to pop out. Let's see what we have here. Benefactor. Oh. I feel like somebody's giving. Somebody's giving a lot. It's almost like you're taking care of someone. It's almost like you're taking care of someone, like sort of providing a sense of community. Oh, there's obstacles. Yeah, it's like it's too much though. I feel it's too much. Whatever you're giving, it's like only one person is giving and they're giving like everything. Everything. And they're starting to feel depleted. This empty well, this person is feeling depleted. It's like they're hitting a wall. It's like they're hitting a wall. Like, is somebody else not giving back? Moon Maiden. You know, and I almost feel like somebody is looking after someone. Actually, when I look at this Moon Maiden, I actually feel like physically ill. Like somebody who is physically ill, somebody who's physically not in good health. Like really worn out, really drained. Even my energy right now, I feel like really drained. This winter's dreams or this gestation period. Somebody's like shutting down. I don't know if there's like depression, anxiety. Somebody feels obligated to look after them. Obligated to look after someone else. Perfect storm. I also feel that there's perfect storm. It's just like somebody can't handle it anymore. So this is like things coming to a head. This is things coming to a head. I also see a lot of transformation in this Fool's Embrace card, like something changing. Like this is the catalyst for something changing, that somebody sort of can't do this anymore. Somebody's feeling really worn out because they're always giving. I also see spirit watching. Somebody's been having dreams. That's what's going on here too. Whoever's been giving and is worn right the fuck out, this person is having dreams. I don't know if it's like their loved ones who have passed, who are coming to them in their dreams. Their spirit guides, whoever that is to them, their spirit guides are coming to them in dreams. This might even be animal totems showing up in their dreams. This person they're trying to, those totems, those spirit guides are trying to deliver a message to this person about being worn out, about needing to sort of replenish, needing to bring an end to sort of this cycle and look after themselves. Stranger curiosity. You know, I'm going to tell you this too. You guys are going to think this is wacky. You're going to run into someone, whoever this is, who this is happening to, you are going to run into a random stranger and something is going to happen within this interaction that is actually going to give you some clarity on this situation, that is actually going to bring forward something into your mind about what's been going on here, because I feel like you're so worn out. I don't know if you're going to go see a doctor or if you're just going to bump into somebody that it's somebody you've never met before though. It's somebody that you've never met before, and this person has nothing emotionally invested in you. And in some way, shape, or form, some of this is going to come forward. This person is going to say something that is extremely freaking profound to you. And this person is actually sent to you by your spirit guides because you haven't been understanding the dreams that they've been sending you. So they're like, I feel like this upping their game. They're going to be upping their game. They're going to be sending you a person, sending you a someone. That's what's going to start turning this wheel of fortune for you. It's what's going to sort of change the way that you've been thinking. It's funny, that mindful, that group think. This stranger does not, I don't know if they don't realize that they're actually being sent to you. Whoever this stranger is though, this person actually has a deep spiritual connection to the universe, to their spirit guides, whether they realize it or not, because they are being brought in as part of this. They're being brought in. See, and you're not sure, whatever this is, you're so fucking worn out from looking after someone, from putting in everything to someone else. You're feeling like drained and you're feeling lost yourself. That's why I see in this lost in space, this needing direction. This freaking stranger that's coming to you, who your spirit guides are sending you. Oh my goodness. I feel like they're going to bring so much clarity your way. It's going to be like, now I know what I need to do. I also feel a huge relief in this wailing tree, like a chance to vent, like a chance to just vent emotions. And you might not vent it to this stranger. This might be later in private. This might be to who you feel is sort of draining you and you feel like obligated to look after. But I feel like this is going to be good for you. I feel like it's the beginning of a change too. Like you really need to let whatever this is out. I feel like you've been praying too. I feel like you've been praying for some sort of a change. You've been praying for some sort of a sign. You've been praying for some sort of relief in everything that you're going through. So your spirit guides have obviously heard this. Like I said, they've been trying to contact you in your dreams, but you haven't been able to understand it or to recognize it, which is why they're upping their game and they're actually sending you a person. They're kind of casting a wider net here, sort of trying to make sure that you get the answers that you need. Eyes of the eagle. So not only is this eyes of the eagle speaking to spirit, speaking to your spirit guides, keeping an eye on you, but it also speaks to a level of wisdom and trying to help you find clarity. Think of birds and how high they fly over top of us. It gives them a different perspective, right? Sort of moving further away from things you can see more. There's a need for a new perspective here. The stranger is gonna see, that's exactly what it is. The stranger has that because the stranger is not emotionally invested. This stranger is not within what's going on. That's why they're being sent to you, because they can stand further back and see a perspective that you can't, because you're so worn. You're so worn right now. You're so tired from doing all of this, and you are like emotionally, I feel emotionally drained too from everything that's been going on. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups does represent new beginnings here. Hey, it's time for a new beginning. It is time to start looking after yourself. It doesn't mean that whoever you're looking after needs to be kicked to the curb, but you need to start looking after yourself too, because you've been neglecting yourself while just looking after somebody else. I'm gonna grab a few more here. Yeah, it's time for something new. It's time for something new. It's time for a new way of being in this world. It's time to move forward in a new way. You need to replenish yourself. I see that big time in these cards, that needing to replenish. Eight of Swords. You don't feel like you can take a break. You don't feel like you can take a break. I don't know if you feel like it's selfish to sort of step back from looking after someone and sort of looking after yourself. Because you are stuck in an Eight of Swords about all of this. Having trouble finding clarity, having trouble looking at it from a different perspective, like the perspective that you're looking at it through those eyes, that won't allow you to sort of justify looking after yourself. It won't allow you to justify sort of taking a step back from whoever it is you're looking after and trying to care for, to be able to spend time caring for yourself. But like, this is what's got you to this point of feeling so depleted to begin with. That Star card says you need some clarity. You need some clarity. This stranger, whoever this is going to help to bring this your way. Yeah, it's like if you want to have the abundant harvest, and an abundant harvest, this is like being happy. This is feeling at peace. This is all those sort of beautiful things that we feel within. It doesn't just speak to, money and a house and car and stuff like that. It's like if you want to have that innermost abundant harvest, we need to put in the groundwork. So you need to nurture yourself. You need to nurture yourself. The High Priestess, that's your spirit guides. Your spirit guides have heard your prayers. Your spirit guides are trying to contact you. Your spirit guides are trying to bring you something positive. That Page of Pentacles is the stranger coming your way, bringing you a fresh perspective, bringing you a positive new perspective and something to learn. And recognizing that it's not selfish to look after yourself. It's not. It's like you can't spend all your time looking after someone else if you're not looking after yourself, because you know what happens, because it's already happening right now. You're getting absolutely depleted. You're getting worn down. You're out of balance. Like you can't just focus on bringing someone else their Nine of Pentacles without you. You need to have your own Nine of Pentacles too. You need to have your own abundance. You need to have your own happiness. You need to do things that feed your soul as well. That King of Cups, like focusing on emotions too. Emotions. And I feel like there's things in the subconscious that need to come forward too. We need to start looking into that. So this is for you. So what are these thoughts that you're having that make you feel like it's selfish to look after yourself? Being able to dig deep into that and being able to set those things aside to recognize that it's not true. That you count too, you have worth, you matter, your emotional well-being matters, your spiritual well-being matters, your physical well-being matters. I do see moving to, like, moving on, starting a new chapter, something that's going to be more emotionally fulfilling for you, like filling your own cup emotionally. It's time to learn to do that. It's time to learn and start a new beginning on how to look after yourself too. And like I said, that doesn't mean that you kick to the curb whoever this is that you're looking after. But you need to start looking after yourself. You need to make yourself a priority again. Page of Swords. Feel like you are looking after somebody who's sort of taking, like they're taking. It is an immature energy. I don't know if this is going to be a child for some of you. For some of you, this might be a child. Swords tends to represent air signs. So Aquarius, Libra, what's our other one? Gemini. It might possibly be. The Three of Swords, I see like heartbreak too. I see heartbreak, I see separation, but it's like separation with the chance of reconciliation. So whatever this is, it's not like permanent separation necessarily. I feel like it's also heartbreaking that you put in. I do feel like this person does not recognize that. 100% does not recognize that. And sort of leaves you feeling like this Nine of Swords. It leaves you feeling worn out. It leaves you feeling unappreciated. It's like, why doesn't someone recognize my worth? Why doesn't someone recognize what I'm trying to do and what I'm sacrificing to be able to help them? Because you're like always there for whoever this is. You're like their steady Eddie. You are always there for them. You don't go nowhere. They can always count on you. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I'm sorry. This is this stranger too. This is like this stranger communicating this to you, changing your Wheel of Fortune, changing the way that you're thinking. He has this wealth of knowledge, or she has this wealth of knowledge they're going to be communicating to you. And you're coming forward in this King of Swords. And Swords speaks to that intellectual side of ourselves, that logical side of yourself. It's going to be changing the way that you're thinking. This is the wealth and the generosity the stranger is going to be presenting to you. It's this new way of thinking that is going to turn your Wheel of Fortune, guys. Page of Cups. I do also feel like the stranger is a male. I have the very distinct impression that whoever this is, I have a very masculine energy along with it. I can almost see a person in my mind. I know it's a male. I can't see their face, but I know it's a male. Yeah, it's time to change. It's time for a change that's more beneficial to you. And like I said, that doesn't necessarily mean kicking somebody's ass to the curb. But you need to start making sure that your cup is full. That your emotional cup, your emotional needs, your physical needs, your spiritual needs are being met. That this looking after someone else is not coming at the cost completely of you. Time for a change. I feel like you need to hear from someone too. Like somebody needs to say, I appreciate everything you do for me. I appreciate the fact that you nurture me, that you look after me, that you've been caring for me. I feel like you need to hear this, and you might need to tell them that you need to hear this, because this lack of recognition is becoming this devil card too. That it in it of itself is also draining. It's not just looking after this person that's draining, it's the fact that they haven't recognized that or appreciated that. That is adding to that. It's becoming like this devil card. It's becoming a destructive force. It does have the potential to bring about a Three of Swords and a lot of resentment and hard feelings. Yeah, I just feel like you're looking after someone, like you're doing your best. I feel like you're not just in like caregiver mode. It's almost like mentor too. like trying to offer advice, trying to offer spiritual counsel. You're just like, you're trying to care for all of their needs, and you're just giving every part of yourself. It is draining you. You need to look after yourself. You matter as well. To be able to have this sort of Four of Wands, building this happiness, this healthiness in life, you need to look after yourself too. You need to be able to give in to your passion. So like if you're somebody who likes to do art, you like to do music, you like to work out at the gym, whatever it is that you feel passionate about, you actually need to start doing that and making more time for it, because it will help to recharge your batteries. As what the cards are saying, it's going to help you to find balance. That time for you, just by yourself, without whoever this party is that you're looking after, this sort of younger, immature energy. It's like you need to be able to do this for yourself, just by yourself, for yourself. Crank up your music if you want, whatever it takes for you to be able to like have that emotional release, to be able to release any negativity, to be able to build yourself back up. It's very important to be able to do that. Yeah, it's time to start a passion. It's whatever you're passionate about. Feel like it's either something you've completely let go of or let fall by the wayside, or it's something you've always wanted to try but have never bothered doing it. Now is the time to do it. It's going to be empowering. It's going to help you feel like you can sort of like take your strength back, take your power back, recharge your batteries, but speak your mind too. It's actually going to help you with being more assertive and making sure that your needs get met. It's very important that you start doing this thing for yourself. It's going to help to ease your burdens. As you're doing this, you're going to start to feel it sort of like melt off your shoulders. You're going to start to feel lighter as these burdens start to drop. Except for some people, this is like working out at the gym. You get your endorphins going and you actually start feeling good. It releases all those chemicals in our body and we start feeling good. This is the kind of thing that's going to happen. Whatever this is for you, this passion, this is what it's going to do for you. It's going to start to ease the stress. You know what? It's going to free up your mind so that you can find clarity in situations too, so that it's easier to sort of define different things for yourself. Because I feel like any obstacles that come your way now, you are so run down and so overwhelmed. It is hard to make decisions. It's hard to make decisions about things. I feel like a hemming and a hawing about stuff. And I do feel like this is actually going to help you with that. It's going to help you to sort of find clarity a lot faster. Yep. Moving on from stormier times to calmer ones. It's time for a change. It's time for a change and to move in a better direction. Whatever this is, it's going to help with the conflict in, I don't want to necessarily say in the home life, but it's like taking care of this person is causing a lot of not just inner conflict, but I feel like outer conflict, because everything is interconnected, right? So you're so drained, you're so tired, it throws things out of whack. Like you might even be getting grumpy, you might even be snapping because you don't really have anything for anyone, including yourself anymore. It's going to help with that. It's going to help to bring harmony back into the home life. It'll help to bring abundance back into your home life. Whatever this message is, it like completely changes your point of view. This stranger that comes forward, this masculine stranger that comes forward, is going to completely change your point of view in like everything that you're doing. I absolutely feel like that. And you know what? This masculine stranger, he might even be involved in this new passion. This passion that you're embracing, this thing that you're doing, this might be where you run into this person. That might be where you run into this person. You might be somebody who's like, you know what, I need to start going for walks again. I need to start going and getting out there. And so you go out to get some fresh air and you go for a walk, and that's where you bump into this person. It's fated. It's going to happen. This is set in stone. This person is gonna come across your path because your spirit guides are bringing them to you. So whatever path that you take, they're going to be waiting there for you. That, like I said, spirit guides have already made sure that this thing is going to come to pass for you. So we're going to grab an energy card. Let's see. We'll use the Moonology deck. I feel called to the Moonology deck. Let's see what we got here. So Tarot, if you can give us one of these guys. I had one pop out the back. Honor your feelings. Yeah. You know what? That is the crown chakra. You know, you've been praying for a sign, you've been praying for some guidance. Your prayers have been heard. They are trying to bring you guidance. They're trying to help to bring you some sort of a new perspective, a solution to your issue, and something that you can help sort of like look after yourself. And like I said, the dreams haven't been enough. So now they're going to send you a masculine stranger who's actually going to help you. So it's time to honor your feelings. It's time to start looking after yourself and start doing what's right for you. This is what's going to be the shift. This is going to help to change your wheel of fortune and replenish your empty well. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps these messages to get out there. And have a happy Easter, guys.